There we go. So yeah, sorry, our recording just started here. So let's go and take a look at our current project and website right now. Okay, man. So it should be. um, open it. Let's try this again. Just gonna run it out. Again, I'm just gonna repeat Kellen because we were not recording earlier. So I think John Carlo um, and Nick was working on the sign-in page, the profile page, and I think they were getting something done with the uh, where you can use dummy email. So I think that should work. You can also try using your normal email if you like. Hopefully that could work. I didn't give it a try yet, so I do want to give it a try though. But if I can just open up this link, hopefully get it to work. Let's see my progress. This continue. Perfect. Okay. Landing page, of course. And this just takes us back to our home. I think it's the maybe mistaken profile. I think we're working on the profile page at the moment. Yes. So I think Kellen, John Carlo designated me to handle the role of the avatar page here. So we're gonna do this thing where it's like a preset of pictures that users can use to set as a default profile picture. We've thought about doing something with where they can just upload or change their profile picture anytime they want. But I think that would be a little bit more difficult because I think John Collar said that has to deal with like um a lot of functions where they just it could be a lot of bugs where they're like using not the right PNG files that match or just not the actual or a file that doesn't match what the function requires and all that. Um and I think with yeah, so we're gonna go with the preset since it's a little bit easier, but we can just talk about that later. And then watch list. I don't think he designated me this role here, but he's planning to work on this really. So this is how it's gonna look like, of course, right now. Could change a little bit. I'm not sure, but he just wants me to get this to, I think, just have a user change their profile with a preset. So I'm trying to get that to work. I'll show you my code here because he showed me on it's like you have a bucket, picture bucket image roll. So this is what I'm looking at the moment. Creative, and I'm not sure if I'm doing this right though, but so far this is what I have. Really? You sure? No way. All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop sharing and then reshare. Hopefully good. It's on Zoom. Let me know what it says. Hopefully it's working. It's just me at the thing. Okay, I see you now. Waiting room admin. There you go. Okay, sorry about that. Now I'm working. Yes. Perfect. So, I knew I did something wrong earlier. But yeah, so welcome, Kellen. We are looking at a reset password page. So I think Nick, John Call is going through the login, the profile, the reset. I'm not sure about the search, but that's what we're focusing all on at three at once, or not all three, I'm sorry, but like our current second sprint. So I think our first sprint should be over with. Um, okay, so I think yeah, we're now working more on the pages. So if you can confidence if I'm wrong. So the login form. Yes, I saw Nick work on this here, or John Carl was talking about how Nick worked up the login form. So let's try and take a look at this. So this is the profile page. Login, let's press login. Hopefully that will this out. Well, I did see work on John Carlos and it's okay. So we're looking at the search right now. And kind of still mind you do what you do. Um, so this is what we have at the moment. It's not really up to par, but we're working on more than one page. I think there was like a prototype where we had some movies that are already preloaded based on your type search, but that's happening on John Carlos' end. So we have yet to see that as a whole team. I probably do need to pull our next assignment. So let's go back, take a look at the code here. So our alert, we're working that maybe later in the end of the project, I'd say. Genre drawing, header, login form. So this is what the code shows in the login form. It should be working, but not, it's just not showing on my end. So I might have to talk to John Cole about it again. Now, did you try it by any chance, Kellen? Is it working on your end? You know, you did a recent pull. Okay. No worries. For sure. Think I'm not sure if one person can share the screen or two, but in case you want to show me that was working on your own as well, but it's no worries. It's all good. You can post it maybe. Mhm. So I think they got the majority of, so you see email password sign success. There was show error, check remember new router, the redirect function here. Send it to this function across. Try catch. Success true. Catch the error. Show error. Then we're returning assignments, failure, one control, one minute, one control. Um, so you got your password, email, input right elements. So these are inner functions, the classes in there. A little bit of going on. Also, I forgot password there. Link to a different page. Never registered. Where that's going to take in all our basic users requirements there. And we have a collection of the Firebase. I might have to ask if I need to make a collection in a part of the project. Yeah, I'll probably get to that after. Because I think I don't know, Kellen, based on a what do you call it? The avatar page. I think would you agree that there would be a collections like this here, but would I have to use one? Like if I'm like using preset pictures, would that come to mind for you? Yes. Yeah, because hang on, let me go ahead and just show you what I'm doing on real quick, in case you want to give me any input on one. What is it? Let's see, avatar. See, yeah, I just did this. I'm not sure this is the right thing. Yeah, so you got initialize have your storage for like things like pictures, avatar pictures. Um, so I try to initialize configuration because they said something about it based on what the instructions are telling me. So API key is what we had from our fire flicker log information. Okay, so you got app here. I'm not sure if this is needed, right? Initialize app. Okay, actually, could already right from our okay. Okay. Firebase configure. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I thought so. I was like, that's just a waste of okay, so maybe the storage should stay. Yes. Yeah. I think he was planning on using an image URL from the buckets to like, so we can just, so he designated me the role to just choose a couple, maybe if you'd like to choose some as well, but we'll get some from like any of the, I guess, websites you would think, and then just copy the image URL to it. Oh, hey, Giancarlo. You're, you're good. I was filling Kellen up with what you told me the past couple of days. I tried showing him our login page that I think Nick worked about and that you showed me, but it's just not working on my end. So in case you do want to show him that after, but we are in a Zoom call and I recorded there hopefully. So we just got to the point of I showed Kellen most of our what progress is. I told him about how we were finished with our first sprint and then getting on to our next role and all that. So I talked to him about what I was gonna do, what you designated it to. Um, But yeah, so this is what I'm just having at the moment. Giancarlo, if you see our, oh wait, are you in the Zoom? Yes, I have to double check there. Let me check again. Yes, it's yes, recording. I posted the Zoom link in case you did not get it. I'm not sure that I have to something. Okay, I see it. Yep. Take that out. So yeah, this is what I got going. I'm not sure if this is what your ideal thing I should have done here, John. Cool.
What's up?
So like you know how you were telling me about the initialization of the cloud, I think, or not cloud but the bucket, the photo buckets, and so I tried working on that just now here. Um
Uh,
Let me go ahead and show you. Right, now this is like something you told me to initialize now. But oh yeah, so we do need the storage, I think so, Kevin. I'll probably not to initialize. But yeah, so this is what I have looking at the code right here. If that is part of your license, jump over. So
oh,
far,
that's from
yeah,
the Oh, that's the Avatar thing.
right, yeah,
The config.
yeah,
Let's see. That might be all the same stuff that Nick has for. So we. Okay. So yeah, that's fine. Later on, we just gotta change all that, put it in the .envs, but it looks good. Oh, sorry.
So
totally cool.
so since we're doing presets, are they going to be like hard, I asked Brad, but I think he said that we're going to use an image URL, so like hard coding it. Is that what we're doing?
We're basically the image URL is basically what do you call it? What do you call it? It's not an actual link. It's kind of like so let me
Like
If
a
you want
file
to,
so
path? Is that what you mean?
basically yeah, kind of like a file path. So
I can
Brad, can you
probably,
go into the console real quick
yeah,
and then to the bucket?
here,
Um the console. Oh no, the console for Firebase. Sorry.
oh, okay, um, where is it?
On the very right side, on the top,
The
right next to English.
yeah, the go to console button.
Am I
Top right.
top? Oh, sorry. Ay, wag ko lang touch. Two? Yeah. Sorry, my family is here. Yeah, go ahead, guys.
Okay.
And then where again? Sorry, here, click a log. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then go to build. It should be under there.
We're going to
Storage. Yeah, so how it works is you can create folders and whatnot, but since so far I think we're only going to use it for the images, we'll just go ahead and straight upload it through here. And you basically in the code that they reference, you're just basically pulling that image and displaying it. Because if we were having the thing where we would implement it to where users can add their own, we have to have an upload function, display function, read function. So I feel like just since this is very new to all of us, just pulling whatever is already there
Okay.
and then
Would it
displaying it.
sorry, would it also would it function similar to like a database, or would it just be like a
It's separate from the database because the database is more of like raw data, so strings, integers, and then the storage buckets are for stuff like images, PDFs, that kind of stuff, JPEGs, PNGs.
Oh,
So
right,
it's not stuff that's going to be changing dynamically, like the data table.
Okay.
So what I was thinking was, I don't know if you saw the profile page. Actually, let me just share my screen because I finally fixed one of the things that we were having an issue with.
Yeah, should I pause and then just handle over the screen share so we can just mash up our videos?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kellen, did you already see the login page that
I did.
Okay, whatnot?
Yeah, give me 1 second while my
Record.
there we go.
Okay, there you go. So that's the profile page, and then we have the routing where if you're not logged in, going here will just automatically take you to the login page. So there were so many bugs for some reason, I don't know why, but I finally got this to work, and I switched out the layout a little bit. I'm still working on some more stuff because the longer it was getting in the results, so you see how the gradient is here back here?
Yes.
The longer it was, it kind of like the gradient repeated itself.
Oh, that's a weird one.
Yeah, so it would like get light, and then it would just cut off and be back to dark.
Huh.
So that was kind of, I changed it up into like this little mini car so that way you can see more, and then the gradient. We got the pages to work. Because since the results, let's say there's 150 results, but it comes in an array of 20 per page. So you get the next page, you get the next array of 20.
Okay.
So I got it. I had to create a function to format the date because it was in the European standard for the years in front. So I'm almost done. It's really just cleaning this up. As you can see, some of this is kind of creeping out. And then once I get that, what I'm going to try to do is once you click on it, you'll show like the full details of it. And then from there, we'll be able to create the little component where you can add it to your watch list. So
Okay. Is
yeah,
this
so
already pulling from our well, I assume it already is. It's already pulling from the database?
oh no, not yet.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's kind of what we're doing now. So I was telling Nick when I told him to kind of like start displaying the information from the user.
Yep.
That way we can work on that. And then it's really just creating the functions in order to create the account, the collections, and then add them to it. So once we really can get those functions in, we're kind of really copying and pasting it to other areas where we need it.
Right.
And then a lot of it is mainly just, creating the actual components.
Okay.
But once we have the functions, then we can create the actual components. And the only thing that I think that we won't be able to get to is streaming platforms because a lot of the APIs, one of them has a paywall
Ugh.
if you want multiple, because I think it only gives you like 4 options and everything else is behind a paywall. And then this other API I was using, it gave you that option, for services. But how it worked is it was a parameter. So you look up a movie, but you also had to type in, I want to search through Netflix or I want to search through Prime Video. And the streaming list was also very short and limited. So I was talking with the professor and I was thinking if we're not able to, I'm not able to find an API where I can get that kind of information, I'll try, maybe we might have to go into like web scraping,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm still like the only web scraping, quote unquote, that I know is the Selenium that we did in advanced programming.
Mm. Okay. Yeah, I haven't really used that one, but I do know of it.
Yeah, so I was thinking maybe whatever like search term, that we input,
Hmm.
or not that like let's say if I click on here, it'll take, this title, put it in the web scraper, and in the little things at the bottom, find it on Google or YouTube, whatever. So if not, then that there's something that where you just can't do.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but right now it's really just working on this thing right here because once we get the bulk of this, it's really the little pop-ups and all the other stuff that we just have to add.
Right. Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
All right, and Brett, have you for the all the updates that you did with the homepage and the header and all that, have you already merged that with the test branch?
Uh, no, I'd say. Let's see.
All right, well, are you like completely done with it? Like,
No, I think yeah, maybe I still have to look over it actually. So
okay.
I'll probably get that over tonight. So I'll let you guys know about that. But no, yeah, actually I'm still working on the homepage actually too. So I'll probably get that done tonight and then I'll merge it to the tests, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that and then the avatar, and then I'll finish up. I'll
Right.
figure out something to do with this. I'm pretty
Right.
sure there's something I could do for like the trending, and then
Hmm.
I now that I figure out the new API that I had to use, we had issues with the other one because it was returning games and books for
Yeah,
some reason.
that was
Oh,
crazy.
what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so it was returning movies and shows, but it was also returning games and books. And when I try to filter it to, only movies, kind of like a
Mhm.
filter,
Yeah.
instead of 2 queries, where TV shows and movies, it only accepted one.
Hmm.
Oh, I did not know that. What was a paywall?
hey, just for information, our meeting ending in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I did
Um,
not know that was a thing.
Yeah,
Huh.
it's a unfortunately, but we can look at it. So I'm looking for a file that I just recorded and it's not here. I'm really upset. I'm really upset.
Maybe it might be actually saved on like somewhere in Zoom.
Yeah, I'm literally looking up like because I know I recorded it. Even Kellen was in there with me. Like he
Hmm.
saw it being recorded too. Um,
That's crazy. Oh shit. All the way to 5. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this up, clean everything up, and then create the little details page. I'm
mhm.
trying to think if I want to have it like a pop-up model
Oh yeah,
or just have it like a whole separate page. And then
having a separate page would probably hold more, right? Would be items.
cause like was it? Can't remember where I used it from. Did I use it in any of these? Kind of like so. All right, disabled that. But yeah, so like when you click on it, it was either going to be like a big pop up that kind of like took maybe almost a whole page, or
Right,
I just created a whole like a dynamic page. So all the data gets sent to it, and it's its own separate page.
right.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, so I'll figure out how to do that, and then that's where I'll display all the details, ratings, and whatnot. And then from there, I'll also create the component. You know, that little increment stepper that I showed you for my other project, but
What was that again? Sorry.
the little component that I had in my other project.
The deck one. The
Yeah,
deck
yeah,
wall.
with the little increment number thing.
Um. Yeah, I think I remember. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, so
Where like you have a whole bunch of the same cards and you can send them to a different collection. I think.
basically, yeah. So I'm gonna try to create that. Basically try to finish all this, and then finally get this genre thing to work, because it did work with the other one, but I couldn't use two different APIs because the genres IDs, they were different numbers. And now that I got this one to work, I'm pretty sure I can get that one fixed. So I'm gonna get that done hopefully by the end of this week, and then we can all focus on getting this done.
Mhm. Is there anything else that you want me to do? I've basically been trying to get our well, I've been trying
Database.
to for the past couple of weeks getting the hosting, and what I've been doing right now is trying to use a HTML file as kind of like a
Sample.
what not a sample, but more like to take the current JS file and kind of like use it as a I guess a converter of sorts, so that our hosting can actually read it, because it doesn't like reading JS files.
Okay.
So I'm currently trying, well, it says it does, but for some reason I can't get it to read our index.js file. But I can get it to read an HTML file. So I'm currently trying to like not kind of just use an HTML to call to it, so it'll just display what the JS file says.
Yeah.
But I am not entirely great with HTML, so it is taking me a long time.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
But other than that, that's
Yeah.
pretty much what I've been doing.
Okay. Yeah. Just good because I think I know I was telling Brad earlier I think that last week, Monday of last week, you know how we split into groups and whatnot. I was the only one there. Professor came like kind of check in like everything's good. How's the timing?
Okay.
And we are like the most ahead out of all the groups, because there is another group who's already starting to code, but they're still like beginning and whatnot, and we've already got like a good chunk of it done. So
Oh, neat.
Okay.
yeah, we're really ahead with everyone else. So we just got to keep this up. Hopefully, we can get
Right.
all this done by the end of this month. That way, when it comes to November, we can focus on cleanup and then the deployment.
Right.
Because I know there's going to be errors when getting this deployed. So we're just got to fix those, add anything that we have to, and then this should be done.
Gotcha. Let's hope for the best.
Right.
Okay. So, yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. And then if there's anything that you want to do, on here, I guess just try to figure out, kind of like functions, how we could, like create a new collection, and then doing so, adding that to like that specific user's table.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then once we get all that, then everything is really just popping it into place and then fixing it to make it look quote unquote pretty, and then we should be good.
All right. Sounds
Cool.
good.
Ooh,
Okay.
man.
Yeah. I can understand. All right.
Right.
I think
All right.
I just have to go, what do you call it? Meet with my father, so, but I will try to get this done by tonight for you guys.
Yeah, that's cool.
At least
All right. All right, that should be good. We'll figure out how to get that Zoom thing, and I'll see if I can just merge the two
Yeah,
videos together and upload it.
I think if I passed you over the host, I think maybe you might have the first recording as well.
Let me
Possible.
see. Pause, stop recording, pause, stop.
Yeah.
Recording.
Yeah. Are you reading the activity that happened earlier?
What's up?
Were you reading the activity that happened? Okay, maybe you're just going through the keys on the.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe it'll show once we exit out.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
hopefully it does. If not, then we'll just tell them like, yeah, Zoom's being weird. So You can always do it
Okay.
again later.
Gotcha.
Excuse me. All right. I'll see you guys Wednesday or whatnot.
Wednesday. Yeah.
To meet
Look.
up. I think we got the bulk of it. I just gotta make sure to recap with Nick.
I feel like okay.
Oh, right.
Let me
Can I get another invite to our GitHub? I don't know what I did, but I can't access it anymore.
Yeah. Let me
And I need to do the thing for the source code thing.
see. I also gotta get him in there.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
think
due today? It is.
it is today. Yeah.
I don't know his GitHub repo name.
Here, I can put it on the Discord again.
well, it's
That's yeah, that'll be my username.
Man, it's gonna have phone. Okay. That's
Maybe
weird because
looking for
you are here.
Yeah, yeah, and I was trying to like do it, so I opened it up, but it doesn't show up in my repositories.
Really? Let me see if removing you, maybe. However, they may still have access and then granted access. Okay. I'll try removing you and adding you again.
All right.
What the? Oh, I have to put it through here. Okay, I'm spelling it wrong. Oh. There we go. All right, and then let me see if he has his GitHub repo somewhere around here real quick.
There it is. Okay. Invitation.
GitHub Dr. M.
Perfect. Okay, thanks.
X. Variable. All right, I got him in. And then I was during class, I think he just said for the repo thing, only one. I'll go ahead and send him the link. Do I send him the link? No, I already invited him. I just
I think
send
you
him the
just
link
have
just
to
in case.
invite him. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just also just give him this link just in case, and then we just have to in our submission just say that we sent the link for him.
Hmm.
I don't think. Hopefully that works because I know some of these submissions, even like you have to send a file.
Yeah.
Source code.